Hello and welcome everyone, this is Dmitry. We are having another network programmability stream. It's a stream marathon, 2 weeks during the holiday break where I'm trying to stream almost daily. Today is day 3 and we are continuing with our project where I am trying to build a huge lab where we are going to test different network automation tools, specifically Ansible, Python with Nornir, Python Async and Golang. And I'm very curious about their performance. So what we have done so far, we built a lab design like subnets and like how the devices are going to connect, stuff like that. And this was on the first stream, and then second stream, which was yesterday, we were trying to build ZTP zero-touch provisioning for our lab, because provisioning 1K devices is extremely boring manually. So we were looking for ways to optimize that. So what we did, we were using ISC DHCP server and DHCP option 12, which is hostname. So from the device which we want to provision, we were sending that option 12 hostname inside of the DHCP discover, and on DHCP server we built a config in such a way that we recognize that host name, and then we give correct IP address to that device on boot. So we did that yesterday. We proved that it worked. This is a part, let me bring up my screen here, and GNS3. Yesterday we were at the very end of the stream. I was adding these 8 devices to the topology, connecting them and starting them, and I was making sure that they indeed get correct IP addresses, which they did. So that was very cool. WallyBL, thank you so much for following. So I was very proud of my accomplishment. That we managed to get it working. It was a little bit more complex than I thought it would be. The DHCP config was not as straightforward as I thought it would be. So we had some troubleshooting here and there, but eventually we got it working. So that's nice. Now that we have proven that our ZTP idea, DTP design, architecture, whatever you call it, actually works, we have to go ahead and add all of the devices to our network, right? And my target is 1000. It's very likely my computer will not be able to handle 1000, but so realistically I think we will be around 500, but maybe we will get lucky and we will be able to run 1000. So I don't know yet, we'll see today. Even if it's 500, I will be also happy with that. So what are we going to do today? So first, I will finish adding manually a couple of devices here to the topology. In particularly, we have, if you look on my diagram here, so I have this core 1, like I have this R1 to R10 switch, core 1 switch edge. I want to add this more core devices and put config there. I will do it manually because it's just 10 core devices, and I also need 10 switches here. So we'll do this part manually. It's very beginning to like get it out of the way. Next piece, we are going to use templates to build the DHCP config. Let me show you the config that we came up with yesterday. So is this? Yeah, this is this one. So this is a config which we built yesterday. So we have a subnet. Actually not this subnet. We have these classes where we say we match based on this hostname option, which is option 12. Then we have end subnet with mask and gateway, and then we have to create a pool there with range containing 1 IP address, and we say allow members of class R2 or something. So now we have to do exactly the same thing, but for 1000 devices, right? Obviously, I will not do it manually. It's just insane. So we will be using templating to build this, and I think we will do it first, like after finishing the adding devices here manually. We will continue with these templates to again to get it out of the way so that my DHCP server is ready. And then the last piece is we are going to use GNS3 API to add the rest of the devices, right? Our 500 or 1K, whatever you want. By the way, if you're watching this as a recording, there should be a timecode below with so you can jump between sections of the video. Question in the chat: did you set up Elgato Streamboard? Yes, I did. It's actually very nice. I like it so far. It allows me for quick switching between scenes and some other stuff. That's very cool. So far, I like it very much. And I can also see what is the scene that is being translated right now as well. Some cool stuff, yeah. And when I'm not streaming, I am using when I'm not streaming, I am using the that thing as media keys, and I was frozen for a second because I was looking here at the bottom right where I have only 28 gigs left. Yeah, I will have to deal with that. Probably not during this stream. Yeah, let's hope for the best that I will have enough space for this recording, because otherwise that would be not cool. Right. So yeah, I will definitely need to address that before the next stream. Alright. So let's get started. We'll start with some manual work here. What's Windows machine specs? You can find the specs in the description of the Twitch channel at the bottom. So I have 64 gigs of RAM, and I have Ryzen 9 3900X with 12 cores, 24 threads. So it's a pretty powerful machine here. I don't need this switch. I don't need this router as well. Right, so we have this edge, we have this, you know what, let me select a couple of these devices and let me start them. And so I may need shell. Okay, I may need this, and I will need my Ubuntu server. I may need a couple of sessions. Let's open the logs. Damn, I forgot. Is it -u? I think it's -u. Right, logs for the DHCP server here. Another thing that, since I rebooted the server, I need to add the route. Route show. Yeah, I need to add the route. So it's 10.0.0.0/8, and then we're sending it to 192.168.153. I think it's 101. Or this IP address is garbage. Yeah, it's because I need to say via. Okay. So let's double check IP route show. We do have this IP address. So okay, here we should be good. Here we should be good. Now let's go to okay, I think I should have some EIGRP here. Let's look on the routing. So we do have loopbacks from like router 1. So we should be able to reach that from my Ubuntu server. So if I ping that, I can ping. So I have Ubuntu machine behind this cloud here, and I'm checking if I can ping from the loopback behind router 1 to that machine. And it seems like I can, so we all should be good. Okay, so this is just one test. Now, okay, the rest, the nice of these would be to actually build the DHCP config, right? This what? Oh no, hold on. We want to add the manual devices. Yeah. Can I duplicate no data? Oh, okay. Let's do the following. Let's stop that. Duplicate. I want to duplicate this. Well, how many do? Yeah. Okay. Because I don't want to add these higher ports. Let me think. How about if we do it? Okay, I need to change something here. Okay, we will change this to netdev tools perf testing. Perf test. Throwing grid size. Scene width. We will need to change this quite a bit. And then here, let's say 3. Okay, this will add some space when we zoom out and zoom in. So let me think how we can do this. Okay, I need 10. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I need kind of like a star here. Middle. Okay. So one, two, three. All right, so And by the way, if you are wondering if it's small, it is also extremely small for me, but since we will be adding a lot of devices, I need to use my space very carefully here. Okay, so what I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still need 5 more. Okay, this is 6. This is 7. This is 8. This is 9. Okay, this is 10. Whew. All right. So now we have to connect, and I need to connect them very, very carefully. So here we'll go from 0, 0 to whatever, 0 here. Oops. Okay, let's move this somewhere. Okay, now let's. Sometimes he gets lost in his work. Yeah, sometimes I do. Thank you for another bits. Thank you. Hello, DRT. How are you doing? Okay, I need to connect this one, and then we should. Well, I will have to double check the configs, but this should be pretty much it. We'll be very soon writing a lot of Python code, and I'm very excited about that. At first, yesterday I was thinking maybe I should use Ansible for DHCP config provisioning, and then I realized that, you know, I don't really want to. We'll actually discuss why in a moment. Besides, obviously, me not liking Ansible, that goes without saying. Alright, so let's do the following. We will go through every config of these core devices. We have to like double check that some parts of it, like we have a loopback here, we have an IP address here, it should be changing here, and then we will bring all these core devices up and like see if we can like reach everything and stuff like that. So okay, let me do the following. I will copy this config here. Okay, I can get rid of a lot of pieces here, so I don't need this. We'll say here conf t. Okay. I don't need any of these. I'll set here no shot. No shot. I don't need these interfaces. Network 10.0.0.0 control plane. Right, this looks good, and then we will add crypto key generators, same modules, 2048, and then we will change your host name. We'll have to change these loopbacks. What is this? Yeah, I'll have to change this octet as well, and this piece. All right, now let's go through every one of those and change it. Oh, it's actually very interesting. See how when I use this duplicate feature, the rest of the config is exactly the same like it's on core 1. But this host name has changed to core 2. That's pretty interesting. I did not expect that. There's a question in the chat. Have you ever considered explaining async stuff deeply? Having some troubles of it. We had streams more focused on async, especially with network automation. So if you go take a look on one of my first streams, let me try finding it. I wouldn't say it like it was very deep, but it was enough to get like to build stuff. So if I look on my videos for so here's a stream, Python threading and async IO. So on that stream we were covering some of the async IO parts. I can tell you that, okay, and that stream was quite a while ago. Just by writing it more, I figure out a lot of pieces, and like right now I feel very comfortable writing async IO code, but it mostly came from like experience. Like 1.5 years ago I was just starting, I wasn't very good at it. But if you do have like some specific questions, and also it's very likely that today we are going to write some async code for interacting with GNS3. So if you have some questions on that, feel free to ask at any point. Right, so we have to change this loopback, and sorry guys, I don't think I can make this font bigger. Or maybe I can. No, I cannot. Alright, so this is core 2, right? We have this loopback 0. We have here another IP address, and then this octet should be changed, and then that's pretty much it. So we save it. Why is this core? Oh, I have to start this one, and I will start this one as well. We'll have to also add crypto key generator SA manually on these routers because it can be part of the startup config. So let's go ahead and there's something bothering me here. Oh no, our IP addresses are fine here. Alright. So we'll say crypto key generator SA modules 2048 NWR. Alright. You know what? I think we could make it better. Yeah, let me change something. We will say yeah, I think this will be better. All right. Okay. So let's keep going here. I'm very sorry, folks, that you probably can't really see this part unless you have a really big monitor. I just can't make it bigger. Okay, we save, we start. This one is started. Next one. 4. So this is 4.4. 4. 4. Right. Save, start. Next. It's 5, yeah, 5. All right, save, start. Another thing, let me bring this edge here. Show IP, HRP neighbors. Okay, cool. 6. Folks, even after like 5, I already I don't want to keep doing this manually. I mean, I guess my mental maximum is like 20 probably. After 20 I would just go insane. Okay, this is 7. Alright, save, start. 8. Alright, 3 more and we are done with this manual work, and we can actually fulfill our destiny. Okay, 2 more. Okay, this is 9. All right, start, and then last one. Okay, this should be 10. 10. 10. 10. Right. And I think it should be almost done. So we have here 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Right. We may need to do something here, so we'll have to send commands to this doesn't work for me though. No. Why this doesn't work? Okay. How often do you do networking streams? So usually I stream every Sunday, but during the holiday break I am streaming almost every day right now. And I wouldn't call them like networking, I would call them mostly network automation. And sometimes it's not even, sometimes you can even lose word network and just leave automation, because sometimes I cover like DevOps tools and containers, Kubernetes, CI/CD. Not everything is directly related to networking here. And Series, thank you so much for following. Appreciate the support. Right, so we generated keys everywhere, so we should be able to SSH to these devices, allegedly. First let's check if we see neighbors. Okay, we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So we have 10 neighbors on the edge router. We should see loopbacks for this device as well. So for their networks, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and then their loopbacks are here. Okay, so this looks good. Is there any Discord for this channel? No, unfortunately. At some point I had one, but I decided not to use it anymore. It's like you need additional work to like build a community there. Like it's quite time consuming. And another piece is we already have a bunch of communities. And so if I create, so first of all, I'm doing mostly network automation, right? At least on the stream, or anything related to software development. And if I have a separate Discord for this like stream, what I'm actually doing, I am dividing community and places where they could talk about network automation. I suggest to everyone who is into network automation to use network to code Slack. This is where all network automation folks are present. This is a place to be. I don't want to like segregate community even further, like by creating these different places where you can talk about network automation. So how long are you into Cisco? So I've been working for Cisco for almost 5 years now. And, I started with certs even before that, like a couple of years before. I started at like Cisco Networking Academy when I was still a student. All right, this looks good to me. The way we test it would be we'll go to this Ubuntu server, and we should be able to say SSL Cisco at SSH Cisco at 10. What was that? 13.11. Yes, Cisco. Yes. Okay, 2.2. Yes, Cisco. Yes. 3.3. Yes, Cisco. Okay. 4. Yes. Okay. 5. Cool. 6. Yes. Cisco. Okay, 6 is working as well. 7. Yes. Okay. 8. Oops. Okay. Cool. 9. Yes. Okay, and 10. Perfect. Okay, so it seems that all of this is okay. So the next piece, we will be generating DHCP config from templates. You work at Cisco? Yes, I work at Cisco. We will generate the DHCP config. So again, let me show you the config. So here is the config which we ended up yesterday with. We have to do it for 1000 devices basically. Now, and it may sound like simple, but you will actually see that it's not it's not hard, but there is much more thought into it that you may expect. And actually, I think this. So at first, I was thinking we could use Ansible for this. Now I'm thinking like we will not get anything out of Ansible here. We will do it in Python with Jinja much faster. Not only that, but like think about Ansible. We will need to create the inventory, right? At some point with all of like connection details and all of that IP addresses. You can obviously write a plugin for inventory in Ansible, but I don't think I want to do that. I did a fair share of like plugins for Ansible before. It was not fun experience. We would waste the whole stream on that. So my thinking was we would need to like generate the hosts, how it's called, well, their inventory YAML file. This is what I think you will want to do. But if you want to generate, you need some kind of code to do that, right? So I will be using Python to generate that inventory and this DHCP config, because like the source of truth is kind of like the same thing here. We'll be creating, so what we are going to do is that the only input is going to be like a router number, right? Like R2 or R3, and then the rest of it, we should be able to figure it out in our code, in our logic. So I don't really see a use case for Ansible first. Second, we'll need to generate inventories anyway for future like network automation. And I think the easiest way is just to use raw Python here. There's a question in the chat, what certifications do you have? I have CCIE RS and I have CCNA security, I think. I also have Juniper, how it's called? I have GNCIS, special and associate in DevOps as well, from Juniper. All right. I think we are good to go here. So what do we need? Yeah, so like there is nothing hard to do this in Python, but you will see once we start that like there are some weird pieces there. Right, all right, let's get into this. What I want to do. No, what is this? No, I need to connect to my server, which is 100. This is no good. Oh no. Why are you doing this to me? If this doesn't work, we actually have an issue here. Why this doesn't even work? Oh, ouch. You know what, folks, let me do one thing here. No, never mind. I thought I had the key, public-private key here on this computer, but I don't, so may need to generate it in the future. All right, I think we should be able to connect now. Let's do it one more time. All right, we are good. And we want to open a folder. And DevOps tools perf testing. You know what, folks? I am sick of entering password. I can't do this anymore. No. Let's actually add the RSA key. Let me think if I want a passphrase on this computer or not. Yes, I want. Yeah. Okay. Let's add this key everywhere so that I can stay sane. Just give me the pass. All I need is pass. Do I actually have SSH copy ID? I don't think I have copy ID. SSH. SSH code authorized keys. Yeah, okay, so it should be what? SSH authorized keys, and then we add here and get here. excuse me. Oh. Oh. All right. So I think this should allow us to connect. You know what? Let me actually double check this. Okay, I don't need this public key anymore. Here, yeah. So we will close this. We will. What did I do? We want to connect. Enter passphrase. All right. So now it's working. So I still need to enter password, but it's passphrase for the key. It's not the credentials for the thing. All right, so we have projects, yeah, and this. Why do you keep asking me? Let me also check this. VS Code cache passphrase. Whatever. Right, let's not waste time on this. We have to create config file, yeah. So what do we want to do? I don't think I have Python installed on my server, and I really need Python. I don't have pyenv as well. So we will. Oops, what did I do? We'll have to first install Python and stuff. So install pyenv. No pyenv installer. All right, we will have to add. Yeah, we'll have to add these. So vim this shell rc. I'm not using this shell. Oh no. Okay, I have the shell. Oh, ouch. Okay, we have to check. Yeah, pyenv is working here. Where is pyenv docs? Pyenv wiki. Right, and then if we say pyenv install it's -l, I think, grep 3.7. Yeah, so let's do pyenv install 3.7.6. This will take some time. We can actually start writing our code. I do need Jinja docs though. Okay, we will have to create here, I think, like a package. Yeah, how do we call it? We can do perf testing. Should be fine. Perf testing. Oh, or no, we'll change this to I don't want to have tools or testing in the name, because this is Python package. You'll have to import that. I can just say app, but that's kind of lame. We'll just go with app right now. Hello, you use one Dell 27 monitor. Is it comfortable for your streaming session? I use one monitor. I wouldn't call it comfortable for streaming specifically. It's fine for everything else. So, well, first of all, for work, I have a laptop here on left side, and I just connect it to monitor, so I don't work on my PC. But when I stream and when I game and when I do some other things, I use single monitor. It's fine for me, but streaming could be like better, because I would put my streaming software on another screen. I would be able to see chat very easily, stuff like that. So unfortunately, that's an issue. The problem though is that I don't really need another monitor, and I don't really have a lot of space here, like free space on my desk. So I don't want to buy another one. So what I do is, on the left hand side, I have a laptop where I see chat and where I see my stream. I stream on my single monitor. The only problem is streaming software, because I will still have to keep it on the screen. So you actually can see part of it under some of these windows. Yeah. Right, my Python is ready. Excuse me? Build failed. No. No. Please. Pyenv. Now someone asked me about why I didn't use LTS yesterday. And I'm thinking exactly the same thing. Why I'm not using LTS Ubuntu server? Wow, it actually just stopped. Yeah, I was HTOL. Thank you for that link. I have it here. I installed all of this. I'm very. I don't think I put like Control C or something, but this is weird where log is just. Let's just try one more time. I don't know what it is, but that's very weird. I'll keep this in foreground this time. So now would be a good time for some of your questions. Wow. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, let me think. All right. Give me a second, folks. I will try to send some of my stream recordings to my external drive. And I will hope that this will be enough. I have a feeling that my recording is also not going to work today. I see very small file on my PC right now. Very small. It's definitely some bad news for me. I also tried deleting some of the ISO files that I have. That's so unfortunate. Especially if my stream will not get recorded. Okay, I am sending one more file, so bear with me, folks, please. And I think it should be enough. My biggest fear right now is this stream is not going to get recorded. And that is going to be so bad. Hello and welcome everyone. Love design, like, okay, okay, this stream is actually being recorded. I just checked, so we should be fine. So once I finish transferring the one of my previous streams to my disk, we should be good to go, hopefully. All right, I think I'm good. I have 53 gigabytes right now, so ideally we should be fine. Maybe. Right, let me switch my screen back. I'm so sorry for this, folks. still having an issue here, so I'm thinking about just shutting this down. How much space do I have here even on this Ubuntu? I think I had enough here. I have 30 gigs. Linux, how to check disk usage? Was it df or yeah, it was df? Yeah. Yeah, my slash is full. Why would be my slash full? Okay, this is what? Like, I don't understand. Is it because I set up LVM here? I don't have enough disk space? Okay, they suggest to use gparted. Oh wait, why am I installing gparted on Ubuntu server? This is dumb. I think I will have to use all of this. Why it's so painful? Let me find some of my notes on this. All right. Well, here I have 30 gigs, right? Yeah, we have to grow this LVM. Okay, how it's called? Virtual group, right? I forgot. VG. This one is 30 gigs. Oh no, it's actually allocated P size, total P, free P size. No, I think VG here is fine, but LV is not fine. LV size is 4 gigabyte. Okay, and then we have to resize to FS. By the way, right now I'm doing what I have no idea what I'm doing exactly. Just so you know, I have had nodes somewhere here on my OneNote for resizing. So this is what I'm doing. I think I need to do resize to FS. And then we can say, yep, perfect, 31 gigs. All right, thank God I have these nodes. Oh, you were trying to help me in the chat. Sorry, I didn't see it. Good afternoon, Wikimich. How are you doing? All right. Yeah, I'm thankful that I have nodes for this. Let's install Python now. Oh, ouch. I am doing very well. So instead of actually building my application, I spend majority of my time troubleshooting unrelated stuff. So I am fine. I am fine, like on this meme. Yeah, this one. That kind of fine. All right. Meanwhile, let me get poetry docs, because I also need poetry. Right, so PyEnv versions 376, PyEnv global 376, Python 376. I want to install a couple of things first, so which pip minus v, right, so pip install u pip setup tools, Golang flake 8, bpython pdb ++. What else do I need? MyPy. It's time to plan stream about server infrastructure automation. Maybe. Maybe. I don't want to do any server administration stuff in my career, to be honest. Okay. How do we check? What is this file that I have here? This is weird. Let me remove this file. Oops. Okay, I am wasting my time not on the right thing. I would just leave that file be and just, you know, annoy me of and remind me of my failures with deleting a file. Right, so I want to install poetry. So I have Python, I want to install poetry. Okay, all right, poetry is here. So I can go to, well, I can do it all from my VS Code, to be honest. RMB stop. Let me try. Holy, that's insane. Thank you. Well, I have to do it with sudo because it's owned by root for some reason. Thank you. This was very helpful. All right, we have this app. So what do we need to do? We will need Jinja, yeah? We will need Jinja. I don't remember the project name. Okay, Jinja 2. Alright. So we will say poetry init. Sorry. I did a mistake. Okay, and we add poetry add Jinja 2. Oh, no. What are you doing? Let me fix this real quick. Which plugin do you use in VS Code for editing with SSH? So they have Microsoft maintain one. I think it's called Remote SSH or something. Yeah, this one, first one. It's freaking amazing. I like it so much. It really like. I remember some of my first streams were like I was copying files using Vim, so I would do it locally and then I would open Vim remotely and I would just copy there. Then in PyCharm I found the feature for synchronization, and like you have a project locally, and whenever like you do changes to it locally, it will synchronize it to remote. It was kind of okay, but I didn't love it that much. But this is next level, like where you don't have anything locally and it just opens a remote directory, and just experience is almost like it's local, and you have terminal, you have everything. I'm so happy I was able to implement all Flash Senate in my company so fast. Very nice, congrats. All right, so let's start building our Python app, right? So what do we need? Let's do main API. Yeah, and I need to set up the a remote. I need to set up remote thing. How do I do this? Preferences, settings, and then I need workspace. It works. Yeah, I think it's workspace, and then Python. What? Why? Why is this not working? When I run it, it should yell at me. Where is this? I remember that a couple of days ago we were using this and I was able to run remote Python code. I don't get why it doesn't work. There was like linting and all of this stuff. I remember that I think I was remote VS Code, was it that? No, it was not that. Oh yeah, here, yeah. Okay, cool. And now, yeah, now it complains and I have to select interpreter and you will use this one. And then linter, if like is not installed, select linter. Right. Okay, so yeah, okay, this is working. Yeah, okay, let's get this done. So first I will create a new file called device py, and we will have a new class called device. Now we have to think what we are going to do. I also got a suggestion for GNS3 API, which is Python package. I saw that, but we will not be using it because I want to run asynchronous code today. So, and that library doesn't support async. Okay. So let's think this through. What do we need? We need to be able to create device abstraction from the host name, right? Not even from the host. Yeah, from the host name. So we will have a class method here. this is class method. We'll say from hostname, and hostname is going to be str, yeah. And then this returns device, and then we'll say, well, we'll have to build the logic for this. Now, what does hostname has? It has definitely like IP address or host or like FQDN. We will call it host. So this will be host, and this is str, yeah. Host. Yeah, it will definitely have host name as well. So we have host and we have IP address. Do we need credentials for this? Let me think. Do we actually need the credentials? I don't think we do. I don't think we do for now. Actually, I don't think we should have it from the hostname. We should have from sequence number, yeah. From sequence number, and then number is going to be int. I think this will be better. We can actually create another function here. Class method. Class method from hostname cls hostname str also device. Okay. So from sequence number, now, wait, hold on. We have to form host from the hostname, right? So you will have to say you have to assign an IP address. There is also a loopback that will... hold on. I don't like any of this stuff. Let me bring up this config file first. Okay, so specifically for DHCP, right? We'll need this IP address. This is the only thing we need. We need mapping between hostname and IP address. Now, for later, we do need to provision the loopback ideally. And we want to have the HRP here. Is the HRP part of this config? No, there is no EIGRP here. Okay, is EIGRP a problem though? Like, what if you just get static default? Is this going to be enough? Kind of depends. I mean, ideally I would want to have router EIGRP. But as a bare minimum, we don't care about that, I guess. I mean, as long as this guy has default route, yeah, towards the subnet, then we should be good, right? And for DHCP, we actually need to have that default gateway. God damn it. Okay, we need hostname. Let's say R2, yeah. DHCP IP address. Ten, 15, 2, 1, 2 / 24. 10, 15, 1, 2 / 24. Default gateway 10, 15, 1, 2, 5, 4. What else? Goddamn. I mean, this should be enough for our DHCP config, right? Hostname, range, default router, yeah. How do we want to represent this? So I would say we would want to have management interface. Management interface IP, yeah. We could put this thing. Then we could derive default gateway. We could also derive host name. Okay, yeah. Now, do I want to use IP address library or net other? Python net other versus IP address. Ouch, it's from 2012. Yikes. Well, there are some commits here though. January 13, 2017. I think we should be fine with default module. Okay, let's add some types. So here, this thing with the host name, we can modify it a little bit, because host can be like either IP address or domain name. If it's IP address, we want to get it from the management interface. If it's if you provide some like domain name for it, right, FQDN, then we could use it directly. So I will keep it for like open. So we can assign nothing to it, but we still need management IP address though. So management and IP, and this is going to be IPv4 address object. Then here from sequence number, yeah. This is going to be weird. Is this going to be actually weird, or it should be fine? Okay, first we specify group number, right? So we have 10 groups from 1 to 10, right? God damn. So we need to have, let's say, devices 1 to 100 go to group 1, right? And then 101 to 200 go to group 2. So what would be a mass formula for that? So this would be number minus 1, and then integer division by 100. Okay, so if it's 1, then this is 0. If it's 100, this is 99 and it's also 0. And then we add 1 like this. So let's see here. If it's 101, then this is 100, this is 1, this goes to 2. 200, this is 199. Integer division is going to give us 1, and here is 2. Okay, yeah, so this formula is correct. So we'll say num minus 1, num minus 1, plus 1. Okay, this should be correct. Okay, now we have group number. Num in group. We also need this, right? So how do we calculate this? And it also can be from 1 to 100. So this should be num minus 1 modulo division, yeah, by 100, and then also plus 1, yeah, I think so. Hold on. So if it's 1, this is 0, this is 0, we end up with 1. If it's 100, this is 99, this is 99, and then it's 100. Yeah, this is correct. So this one is going to be num minus 1 modulo division by 100 plus 1. Okay, now we have all pieces here, yeah. So we'll have a constant here saying IP template, we'll say 1015 group num like this. Yeah, and this is going to be /24, right? Okay, self-management interface API. So management interface API is going to be IP address function from IP management IP template, let's call it this way. Yeah, so management IP template, and then format, we'll say group is equal to group num, and then num is equal to num in group. Okay, so this will be IP address. We also need hostname. So hostname is easy, it's R and then num. Yeah, this is pretty much it. So then we can create an object. So device is equal to class where hostname is equal to hostname, and management interface IP is going to be management interface IP. There will be going to be another piece. We'll have to create a GNS3 object as well, because that has some additional pieces that we need. So we have this, and then we return device. Yeah, I don't need this thing. This is this. Now there are a couple more pieces that we have to do. We have to have property host, which will return str self. Yeah. So if self host return self hosts, else return str from self-management IP. Actually, I have to check this. So let's check this. So from IP address, import IP address, and then we'll say IP is equal to IP address from 10.15.1 to /24. Excuse me? What are you talking about? How it's not an IP address? Where are the docs? Python IP address. No, it's IPv4 interface. Wow. And what was the fun? Was it IP interface? Yeah, it's IP interface. Oops. Interface. So IP is equal to IP interface. this. Okay, and then I have this IP, str from IP. This is sad. Okay, we need to say this. So we return IP. Now I want to network. Yeah, like this. So hosts, subnets, compare networks. I mean, I understand it's kind of not the best way to find the last IP address. But I guess whatever. Okay. Oh, I made a mistake here. It's very sad that this feature doesn't work. I love it. Oh, it works now. All right. So the following thing: we have a host name, we have management interface IP. I can rename this as well. Management interface and potentially host, but we will mostly not use it. We'll save this to the host. If we access it, if this host is present, we will return it. Otherwise, we will return management interface IP. Okay, cool. This looks fine. Now, another thing that we need is property default gateway. So default GB IP, right? We need that. Self, this is going to be string. So how do we do it? It's going to be self management interface network hosts. This is list, and we are extracting the last one. Yeah. I can even say result is equal to this and return result. Okay, so this is default gateway IP address. Then property F management interface mask. And we also need str here. We'll say that and we need in this form. So network result is equal to management interface. Why didn't copy this? Network net mask and str from that. Excuse me. Return result. Okay, so I have mask, I have host. Well, I can say have management interface IP self is going to be string as well. We will return this, and then here I can say self.management interface IP. So I need management interface IP, I need default gateway IP, and then I need management interface mask. Okay, I think we are mostly we are on the right track. So here, let's say host name to device. Going to be a dictionary where we say, can we create it in one step though? No, it's actually going to be hard, quite hard. We can say, wait, hold on. I can just have lists of devices and access by index, should be fine. So I can say devices, yeah, it's a list. So for, we'll have max num routers is 1000. So for E in range 1, max num routers plus 1. So we start from 1 and then end with 1001. And then here we'll say we need to do import, yeah, from app device, import device. Here we say device from sequence number I, and then I have to format this file. Why black is not working here? How many symbols do I have here? I don't know why black is not working. Hello? Oh yeah, black is what? 80 something by default, yeah? Yeah. Right. So I have here devices, and then let's put the breakpoint here so we can explore that in the CLI. Okay, cool. So yeah, I think we are ready to go. I can say poetry run Python app main py. I think I need to say poetry install. This is weird. Python. Alright, so if you look on our devices, yeah, and let's select some device, let's say 601, yeah. Yeah, I want to change this as well. Okay, here we'll say from app import utils. Okay, let's rerun this. Okay, so devices, let's say 605. Module app utils says no attribute create is Excuse me. Oh, utils create wrapper, of course. Right, so let's do it one more time. So devices 605. Okay, so remember our indexing starts with 0, right? So this is device number 606, and this is its wait, is this even correct? Oh yeah, it's correct, yeah. So it should be in group 7, yes, and 606 should have IP ending with 6, and then we can check host is 10.15.7.6, and then we check default gateway IP is 10.15.7.254, and then we say management interface mask is 255.255.255.0. So this is everything that we need for the DHCP, right? So this, oh, I still need the subnet. Yeah, I still need the subnet. So property default management interface network self, we will say str, and this is going to be network dict. Oh, we will need network address and a str from that. Oh, Control E is not working here. That's very sad. Okay, okay, so we will need to have this, yeah. And then we will return results. Alright, so we have this network as well. So I have this, I don't need this, I think. We have default gateway, we have all these other pieces. Yeah, so now it's time for Jinja. Yeah, so we'll create folder. Let's say DHCP J2. All right, let's domain name. Okay, what else do we need? Oh, okay. Yeah, this will not work this way. I will need to group these routers by the same subnet. Okay, let's think how we can do it. Okay, we will add network here. Oh, no, here. And we say management interface network. This is going to be yep, cool. And then here we can replace actually management interface network. We will have to group by this network. Okay, cool. So we have this. You will have to group host by this management interface network, which we can do. Okay, we don't need pandas. Wait, what? Why all links lead to panda in ether tools group by? Okay. Okay, we have to sort these devices. Based on these subnets. Okay, we have to import from ether tools import group by, and we say sorted devices, and then key is lambda x the management subnet. Okay. Hold on, Python author getter. Someone told me, or I read somewhere, that if you use separator instead of lambda, its performance better. Yeah. So you say from operator import author getter, and then here you say author getter management interface subnet, and here you'll do the same thing. Yep. So now we separate this by groups. Well, okay, first I will need to add these classes. I don't remember syntax though at all. Okay, class. So for device in devices, we say class for a device, of course, device host name, and here we have also device host name. So this is our classes, and then we have to do this thing is subnet. Okay, so we will say for subnet sorted devices in subnets devices items. Right, and for subnet okay, and then here we should be extra careful, so we have to say where is this net? Here, yeah, network. We'll have to say interesting, why both of these have .NET mask? This is definitely incorrect. Okay, this is this object network. This is default gateway. This is management network address, and this is net mask. But it seems that we don't need this at all. Okay, we need network address and mask right now. So we'll have to say like this. And then here we'll say I'll change this to network everywhere. And this should be what, net mask. I think this is not needed. We do need routers, so here we'll say this, yeah, hosts. Are you still working, crazy man? Yeah. Hi Ravenich, how are you doing? Oh, I forgot to save this, I think. Oh yeah, okay, fine. Fine, this should be good. Okay, and then pull allow members of, so this is another for loop. And this one is going to be device hostname. And then here we'll have to repeat the device management interface IP, like this. We'll have to repeat it twice. Yeah, and I think we should be good. Probably there are some like syntax mistakes or something, but that's fine. Okay, so here now we have to for network, and we will want to have networks with devices is going to be a list. Network with devices, append network devices. Okay, now we will, well, I can just run this to make sure that it can actually run. Device object has no attribute management interface network, because I did not say it. Okay, so this runs, so there are no syntax mistakes. Fine, thanks. Rework NJ template for DHCPD. Yes, this is what I'm working on. Right, so now we have to remember how to open templates. Actually, this is the only piece of Jinja that I dislike. Like you have to create like env or something, like I already don't recall. Where's the docs here? Okay, I want to load template from file. The simplest way to configure Jinja to load templates for your application looks roughly like this. Where did my directory go. Okay, devices and networks with devices. Okay, devices is equal to devices. Networks with devices is equal to networks with devices. Then please open DHCP dconf. We will open this for writing. And then we will say fwrite DHCP-conf. Okay, so in theory this looks good. Probably we screwed up some paths, but yeah, thank you. And let's format this. Right. So let's run this. There should be some problems. Yeah. PKG resources in it. Yes. I like this song, by the way. Let me add it. List is undefined. List is undefined. Okay, who knows how to solve this? So the problem is the following. This thing is incorrect. The problem is that this is generator. I don't remember the syntax in Jinja at all. Okay, I have no clue, guys, how to solve this. I mean, easy way. Harder way, I would create a new filter, like my new filter, which will say last item from the generator or something. But I'm hoping that there is something here. Oh, you can say this, okay. Community was just surfing Twitch and saw you were live. Hope you had a good holiday, but thank you so much. Thanks for joining. So you wanted to go to Twitch and see some games with live commentary, and you ended up on a networking channel on Twitch. Sorry, man. All right, team, we are go. I repeat, we are go. Oh, my grouping is not working. Well, not only that, there is a lot of stuff that is not working. Yeah, I can imagine, dude. Thanks for joining. Right. I think it doesn't update the file, or okay, we managed to put these things, yeah, but this is still broken, kind of. So it seems like my devices didn't work out so well. Does anyone see anything here that points to an issue? Because I don't. would I need to remove it? I mean, this is double for loop. I'm sorry, I don't see it. Wow, even this part is not working. Oh boy. Well, no, I still don't see it. This part is fine, and this one, like, nope, I don't know what you mean. Okay, I am dumb, like the dumbest person on the internet right now. Yeah, I rewrote this variable. For God's sake. Oops. Oh boy, thousands of devices. Here we go. All right. Okay, this still doesn't work. I mean, I don't think this is needed. Apparently it was needed. Wait, really? It was just because of that? Why didn't it work with generator though? Yeah, I need to convert this to a list. Okay, so this is a tuple of PV4 network and list of device. That's what it is. Right, this is our... Oh, I have to rerun it. And let's get rid of these extra things. And there was like, I think this or... like this? I really don't remember. Yeah, like this. All right. Here we go. It's okay. It's just 7K lines of the DHCP config. No worries. No worries. This is pretty dope. Put trim blocks through in environments. Nah, it's fine. But thanks for suggestion. I don't want to touch it more than I have to. Alright, this looks good to me. We go to save file. I'll just leave it like this. Who cares? Who cares? Alright. This looks good. Now we have to upload this file. Oh wait, we don't have to upload anything. We can just move this, right? Who owns the file? I think it's root, right? Yeah. Right, now let's look on the logs here. So history, grep, journal, CTL. Wait, what happened with my journal? I had a journal, now it's gone. Oh, I know, it's because I'm using Z shell right now, so I lost all of the history. Very nice. Very nice. F. You're racing how your PC will blow up trying to run all these instances. You know what? It's going to be fine. Alright, so yeah, we're looking on the logs here. Yeah, we moved the file, but we have to restart the service. And probably we will not get to that point today. This took too much time. Ouch. Where is my reference config? Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, you remember that, folks? Yeah, I forgot about that completely. We need this empty subnet statement there, otherwise it will not work. And we are live. Yeah. We are active. Alright, the way we test it is the following. We will add a random router to, let's say here, to switch 6, yes? We will change this hostname to 653, for example, yeah? Now we have to, I think it doesn't change the startup config. Oh, it actually does, but only in one place. So I have to change it. I mean, when we will be doing it via API, it's going to be fine. So save, yes. And now if I connect this guy to my switch, to any port really, doesn't matter, and I start this, let me also check routing table really quick. IP route show. I don't have a route. What happened to my routes? Where are my routes? 10.0.0.0/8 via 101. I think I was fast enough to set up that route, to be honest. No free leases. Okay, this didn't work. Oh, no, I should probably not do that. Could it be because of the subnet mask option? Yeah, just keep coming. Does it send the host name? It should actually. Let's double check. Start capture. I'm thinking about restarting this router. Okay, ISC DHCP. I see the host name there. So host name is being sent as option 12. It's over here. But then journal CTL it tells me, no, I don't know about this network. What do you mean? What it's even is supposed to mean? I don't have anything here. Alright. Okay. Troubleshooting again. So we need R653, yeah? We have this matching, and also let's compare it to reference file that we have for DHCP. Yeah, this looks okay to me. We have this match statement, yes? We will be in this class. You know what, folks? I think I know what it is. I connected it to the wrong guy, right? So I have routers from 1 to 100 connected to router 1. Then the routers from 600 needs to be connected to core 5, core 7. Fail. Oh no. Right? I mean, if this one is from 1 to 100, they're connected to router 1. Then routers from 600 from 601 to 700 should be connected to router 7, right? Right. Dummy dumb. Just dummy dumb. All right. Let's go. This should be a success. Maybe. Here we go. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's connect the router 910. Okay. Okay. Because we doing rename, you have to fix it here as well. This is actually a bug. We should report this to GNS. They change hostname here, but they don't change it in any other place. Right? So let's do the same thing. Start. So this should get 10.10 IP address. Here we go. 10.10. Easy. Easy game, go next. This is cool. I like this. Alright, we will be wrapping up very soon, but before we will do that, there is something that really bothering me. I want to launch my Wireshark. I think it needs to be administrator, yeah. Oh, it actually runs as administrator. Okay. VMnet1. And we'll say HTTP. Yes. And I want to double check in API something. So let's add this device here, switch 8. So this one will be, let's say, 704, and then we'll connect to whatever, doesn't matter. Right? We can actually start. Oh, we can config. We can edit the config. And then I can say here 704, save, and I can start it. And then here we'll have to inspect API a little bit. Okay, first we are doing post. Oh no, this is not it. Templates. Whatever. Put, okay. Put not type memory key properties. To be honest, it would be good to see like raw JSON. Damn. It's kind of hard to read it here. I don't know how to change this. Okay, node ID. So it seems like we... What was the reply here? Okay, this is something related to templates. I don't know what it is, to be honest. With X and Y. Then we do put, we create our own node ID. Yes. Compute ID local, X, Y, Z, symbol, locked memory key text, R1, style. It's actually missing the config. Where is config though? Is this creating nodes? Then it replies with 200 OK with JSON. Compute ID local, console values. Okay, it replies with port number, some other stuff. Rotation, text. I mean, I don't think I care about anything here except of the port. Port could be useful. Properties. Properties could be useful as well, right? If we have text input, thank you so much for following. If we... Are there IDs for every node? Okay, this, we are checking the compute nodes. What is here? Okay, this is changing the host name. I think I should be able to do it in the previous thing. Something is bothering me here in this API. For example, when we create a node, right, which should be here, we use like a template, an initial config, but I don't see it here anywhere. I see node ID. This is not a template. This is just node ID. This is something we create locally. Here we are changing the host name for that node. It replies with the whole object. What is this? I think this is us moving it somewhere. Links. Post. Oh, there is some additional data here, but it's not displayed. Oh, here. Nodes, node ID, port number, adapter number, port number. Okay, config may be a problem because I don't see here anything related to config at all. This again, some styling. Get. Okay, here, config. This is a change to startup config that we did manually. Okay, so I can actually generate a config this way as well. I mean, actually with this API I don't even need DHCP at all, right? I can create configs for every single device and push them my API. But we'll just leave it with DHCP for no reason. Okay, there is still like this call bothers me. I don't see here anything related to config or anything related to the template. Well, even not even anything related to the image, right? Like, how are we identifying which image we are going to use? Okay, but I think this is for another time. All right, let's do summary and we will continue. I'm not sure we will actually go, we'll continue tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe on Sunday. Tomorrow is Saturday, yeah? So yeah, very likely we will not have a stream tomorrow. Okay, so let's wrap up. Today we finished with manual changes to the topology. We were adding these core devices and switches and that kind of stuff. Another thing that we did, we built a simple Python application. So where is it? So we built a very simple Python application which based on the total number of devices, right? Which is 1000. It creates like an objects and all that kind of stuff. And then based on like these objects, we were creating, and based on this J2 template, Jinja template, we were creating DHCP conf, which took 7,000 lines. So it's pretty big, right? We had some issues along the way, and honestly, it took much longer than I thought it would take. Like apparently, I mean, this is simple application. There is nothing here super hard. But it still like took so much time to like write it and check that it works. I expected that we were able to finish this, like building the lobbies, configs and all that today, but apparently we still need time for interacting with GNS3 API. So we'll continue probably on Sunday, which is what, December 29th. For today, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time. Enjoy your weekend. Bye now.